friends and students, let's study the song. If you are interested, I have also learned the original version of this song. Please let me know in the comments below. But this is the version that my student wanted to learn, so this is the one we're going to discuss together today. This piece is in the meter of 4/4 in the key of C major. And what we're going to do is look at the chords together. All the chords are pretty simple, common chords. We're going to use a C, an A minor, an F, a G. There's going to be an E, not E minor, but E. And then there's a couple of what we might call inversions, and we'll talk about these as they pop up, but let me go ahead and show you a couple of ways we can do them. We have this like F over C, or F slash C. Then we have a G slash B, like a G slash B type chord. And I think there's a couple more. There's a C over G, and there's a F over A. Yes, that would be this one, I think, right here, or this. All right, but let's begin. How can we learn these chords together? Well, how about this? I demonstrate this 2 measures of melody, and then we'll show the 2 chords that go with it. So here's our first 2 measures of melody. Okay, yeah, da, da, da. Now I'll show the chords, counting to 4, 2, 3, 4. C, da, 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 A, da, 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 da. Now our next 2 measures of melody are going to be 3, 4. Okay, so there's the 2 measures of melody. Now the 2 measures of chords that will go with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So notice there that in that last measure I demonstrated there are 2 chords in the space of 1 measure. That was this melody, 1. And the chords are 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's go to the next 2 measures of melody. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this one's easy because they're both G chord. Yeah, da 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 da. Now next we're gonna go to the melody. Da 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 da. Okay, and this one again is easy because we're just going to play F twice in a row. 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah, dun 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 dun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now those 4 measures we just played, let's more or less repeat them again. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm gonna show 4 measures this time. First, let's start with the melody. 4, 1, 2. Now the chords. Dun da dun da dun da dun da dun da dun da 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 dun da dun da dun. 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the next 2 measures of melody. Okay, now I'll count to 4 and show the chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. E, 2, 3, 4. Now this next part has like a little fermata in it. It means when we get to, well, let me play the melody and then I'll show you when we do the chords. Here's our melody. Okay, that's the melody. And now the chords are going to be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, C. When we reach the C, you'll see there's like a little fermata sign, a symbol over that near the C chord. It just means that this chord, we can stretch it out. We're allowed to, the conductor or the leader of the group or the song gets to decide how long they want to make that last. You can stretch the duration and be not so strictly metric, right? So it could be like 2, 3, 4. Da 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 da, yeah, da da da, but da. 3, 4. it's go extra beats, in other words. Alright, so let's go to the next part where it starts to get a little fancy, and here's where we run into these inversions. So you'll see F over C, and then G over B, and then F over A, and C over G. Alright, first let me play this melody, and then we'll talk about these inversions a little bit. Okay, so here's our melody. The melody kind of has a lead-in or a pickup that leads into beat 1, so I'm going to start before beat 1. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, so now the chords, the F over C, what does this mean? F slash C, some people call them slash chords because of the slash, some people call them inversions. What it means is to look to the left of the slash and you will see the symbol F. That's the actual chord. And then to the right of the slash is the bass note. So what they want is a C chord with, they want an F chord with C in the bass. And that's known as an inversion. I believe that's second inversion. So you have a couple of ways to deal with this. One is you can learn the inversions. Two, it's okay, just ignore them. Sometimes this is fine. It works just fine, depending on what you're trying to do, and it might even be preferred depending if you have a bass player or a large ensemble. It's not even necessary for you to play these inversions. So the easy answer is just ignore them, and you could go da 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 ya da 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 ya. Didn't really use the inversions, but you can also learn them and learn how to perform them, and I will show you some ways to do it here. But what I want to bring to your attention is that often these inversions are used to create, let's say, a bass line, so that you have a progression such as the one in this song, F, G, F, C. But to create some interesting bass line, like in this case, by using the inversions, we get this nice, let's say, diatonic or stepwise descending bass line. Dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 da. So our bass is going do, ti, la, so, or sa, re, gam, sa, ni, da, fa. Yes, that's better. Just going down the scale backwards. However, the chords are not C, B, A, G. The chords are going to be F, G, F, C. Okay, so you can ignore the inversions if you like, or you can learn them. All right, so we did the dense measure with the inversions. We should also mention that in this area of the song, the harmonic rhythm is different. You have to play the chords on beat 1 and 2. Such as this. I will go again. Let me just refresh your memory with this melody. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, there's our melody, but the chords are switching on beat 1 and 2, such as 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4, 1. Okay, after that we go to G, 4, G, 2. Pretty simple there. Now, the last 4 measures I have written for you are basically, if we're playing the chords, the same as the previous 4 that we just did. Okay, so here's our melody with the pickup. Again, it's just like before for the chords. 1, 2, 3. There's our melody, and now the chord progression again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there we went through it measure by measure, and I think the big hint is you don't necessarily have to play the inversions. You'll be fine without them, or you can include them if you like. And watch out for the timing of the chords in the last 8 measures, because the chord switches on beat 1 and 2, which I hope If you look closely at the notation, you can tell by where the chord symbol has been placed above the measure. Okay, so now with these tools, you will have what you need to study well and have fun.